California.
Good morning guys, hope you're doing okay. I'm just getting ready for the day before I take George to nursery. Hallie is still asleep, George is downstairs watching CBeebies and I'm just starting to get ready. When it comes to school run days, it is very much a wash my face, brush my teeth, put on deodorant, and I'm using a new deodorant from Fussy. How stunning. This is actually a refillable deodorant which uses a probiotic formula which literally eats sweat for breakfast, so it is really effective. Way more effective than the deodorant I was using previously, and it's way more eco-friendly because obviously it's a refillable thing. Basically what you do is you get delivered the case which you keep literally forever, and then you get refills sent to you however frequently you want, or you can do like a one-off purchase if you wanted to. I actually got sent this by Fussy, but I'm gonna sign up on my own back for the refills every 3 months because it works out really cheap, and I've got a discount code which is coming up in a minute. But I wanted to just quickly show you how simple it is to refill. So to refill it, you literally, I've obviously got the cartridge in at the moment, so I'll just take that out. It's so simple. This is plastic free and it's compostable, so you can literally just chuck it into the garden. Easiest thing ever. This is the casing. I'll pop this in the top here, super simple, and then I'll pop this over the top to keep it in place. Click it in and it's ready to use. Honestly, utterly brilliant. I love it so much. And all the ingredients for this are completely natural, vegan, cruelty free, and no parabens. It's utterly genius. And like I said, I've been testing this out. I've tested this out in very strenuous circumstances, let me tell you. I went to a 5-year-old's birthday party, so I went to Colchester Zoo. It was a very hot day. I was chasing George around a lot, my toddler. This did the trick. The fact that it's an eco-friendly product, the fact that it's all completely natural ingredients, it's just a really good product, it really is. And it's really not expensive for what it is. Like the initial case and a refill, if you got it full price, would be £12. And with my discount code, which gets you 15% off, which is HomeWithShan 15, this would be £10.20. So initially you get this case that you will always keep and 1 refill, and then what I'm going to do is sign up for the 3 refills every 3 months, which works out at £5 a month, which to be honest is the amount that I spend on rubbish deodorant as is at the moment. So I'm making the switch 100% to Fussy. I'm getting it on subscription. I'm going to use my own discount code to make that purchase because I got sent this, but I'm now going to sign up myself using that discount code. But yeah, I need to go and sort George out, get him dressed, get on the nursery run, get out the house, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a really productive day today because I need to sort my house out, sort my life out. You know when you just got so much to do that you just got to like literally make a list and crack on. That's how I feel today. So I'm going to get George to nursery and then we're going to get started on a productive day.
Without warning,
Hallie's ready. Mummy's just putting her shoes on.
Sun-soaked road. We cross over borders.
Well done. So kind.
And it's all for you.
Let's do this.
Let's
Go.
It's all for you. It's all for you. Did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. Nights without sleeping 'cause you fear the night. And days.
Oh, okay, I'm back from the school run, nursery run. Hallie and I went to Tesco and picked up a load of shopping. And now I'm back and I'm just about to put something in the slow cooker because we're not doing HelloFresh this week because I forgot to unpause this week's delivery. So we had no food in and I was like, oh my goodness, I actually have to plan some meals, which is something I haven't had to do in a really long time. So I've planned a week's worth of meals with the help of Instagram reels and recipes and things like that. And today I'm going to do a slow cooker Mongolian beef stew for dinner because we've got some like nice crusty bread. I want to just chuck it all in so I don't have to do it later when George gets here. And I'm just going to shove it in this morning and then I'm going to start my day properly after I've chucked all that in, obviously with the help of coffee. Guys, My coffee machine is just literally the best thing I have ever purchased in my entire life. Like, wow, I just love it. If you want a really good coffee machine, I would say try and get this in the Black Friday sales. It's the DeLonghi Magnificent Evo. It's, oh my goodness, I mean, can we just, it's so good. So I've got my little helper, she's got a little rattle that she's really into at the moment. She's teething and she's only 3 months old and I actually can't believe it. I feel like she's definitely not going to get the teeth come through anytime soon, but they're definitely like moving around in her gums because her hands are constantly in her mouth, like her fingers. Oh, what's that? Oops. Her hands, her fingers are constantly in her mouth, so bless her, she is properly teething already. I cannot believe it. But yeah, I'm gonna shove everything into the slow cooker. We've just got this like Morphe Richards one. I think it was like second hand from one of my friends. I will pop this reel up on the screen and I will tag the account that I'm using the recipe from, just so that if you guys wanted to use it. It was really easy and we had a lot of the stuff already in, so I thought I won't spend too much money. I'll just spend money on the meat, and we basically had all the condiments and stuff that you use to actually like make the sauce and stuff already, so I thought might as well give it a go.
Right now I'm standing in the corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move.
Okay, the slow cooker is on. I have a feeling that's going to be delicious because it already smells amazing. Got a load of washing up to do now, but I'm going to do that when Hallie naps because I don't think she's going to be happy in that chair for too much longer because she'll be really patient. But yeah, I'm going to get her out and do a little bit of tummy time and stuff this morning. Whilst that's cooking, I'll wash up later, but later on this evening, the reason I won't have time to do dinner, I'm going to my first workout class since having Hallie. To be honest, first workout class since becoming a mum. I haven't been to like a class to like exercise since way before I was a mum, actually, like before I was even pregnant. So probably 2019 is the last time I went out to an exercise class, but I used to love it. I used to really like doing it as a group because you have that motivation, you've seen other people do it, you want to like get involved, and I just really like a class environment. So I'm doing my first one tonight. So hopefully that means that I can go out of an evening, get to know some mum friends as well as get some exercise. I've got a load of new like workout outfits and stuff, things that are going to work for the cooler months, although it's like really hot at the moment, which is like throwing me off massively. But yeah, hopefully that means I can, you know, get out there and start to like feel a bit like me as well, like actually leaving the house on my own without children. Like it's not something that I'm used to. But I have to say, it's going to be really nice because obviously I've never really had that option to get out of an evening because I've always got the kids on my own, and where Ash used to work away, like during the week, I would never be able to leave the house without children after dark. Like that just would never be a thing. Whereas now, Ash comes back every single evening, so it means I can get out of an evening, go and do an exercise class, just feel a little bit like me, get my body moving. Like I just feel like moving for me will make me feel good. And also it means I get out of the house with no kids, so we can do this and I'll see how it is. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So maybe this is going to be like part of my new little routine. Also, it gives me the chance to really test out this new deodorant because I have yet to actually exercise wearing it. I'm excited. But yeah, I'm going to go and get Hallie to sleep, hopefully. Is it nap time? Oh, she's giving me the biggest grin ever. Is it nap time? Is it? Oh, you're kicking mummy. What? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still going strong with the Huckleberry app and my phone says it is a nap time. Well, 4 minutes ago it's nap time. So I'm gonna go try and get her to sleep. Hopefully it doesn't take too long and then I can do all my washing up and yeah, all the other life admin I've got to get done today. I've got so much washing, like, oh my goodness, right. Wish me luck.
Oh, stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, for delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'll give it all up now and just to be with you somehow. You're the rose in a garden. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. So slow, hold you in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows you're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come that I love you.
Right, I'm back. Hallie is down for another nap. Got her on the monitor here. I'm just gonna drink some water because I feel like I've drank 2 coffees today, and it's yeah, I definitely need to be hydrated. I feel like I've had a little productive morning. It's coming up to 1:30, so I've done like most of the things I wanted to get done. Like I just sorted the house out. Like honestly, it just gets like I don't do anything over the weekend. I barely do any washing, and then it all just piles up, and like there's just dog hair everywhere. And obviously we had people over, and like we've just had the kids and stuff, and it's just like the house just gets into a state, and I feel like I'm gonna be repeating myself every single Monday, because Monday seems to be the day where I just like blitz the house, which is easier said than done when you've got a newborn that needs you to like either help them to get to sleep or entertain them or feed them, and like all of that involves me being present with them. So it's just like, how am I ever going to get all this other stuff done? Like I don't remember it being this hard first time round. Like with a baby, but then maybe I just didn't like tidy the house as much. We definitely didn't have as much washing. Plus, to be fair, it was lockdown, so I was probably wearing the same pair of pajamas every single day anyway. I feel like now I feel just like an immense pressure that I put on myself to like have a functioning household, as well as like, you know, surviving with a newborn and a toddler. And it's just like, well, Hallie's not a newborn anymore, but you know, I just, where has that come from? Is that me? Is that the internet? Is it both? Like, yeah, it's just a bit overwhelming, isn't it? But I literally haven't stopped today. I've like not sat down and not done anything. This is the first time I've sat down and not like been doing something. Do you ever just feel like you've done everything but achieved nothing? And then if that was someone else saying that, I would be like, you've done loads, you've achieved loads, your baby's happy, like you're, you know, alive, hydrated, like your house is not an absolute mess. Like it's definitely, I need to clean the bathroom really bad, but anyway, I will do that. It's nap time, I will. I've even managed to edit some footage from like the vlog that you would have seen last week, which is going up this week if in my time. But it's just like, I still feel like I've done nothing, when literally this time in my last maternity leave, like 3 months into my last maternity leave, I would sit and watch Netflix for hours on end, snuggle up with George and feel no guilt whatsoever. Not guilt, I don't know, I don't feel guilty. I just feel like I need to like, you know, just have a rolling household of like the washing up, the dishwasher's on, the washing machine's on, there's washing outside, there's washing upstairs, stuff to put away, there's always constantly things going. And I swear life was just never that busy back in like lockdown, and it just is back to that, and it's just like very overwhelming sometimes. I don't know if anyone else has these thoughts, but if you do, then same. Yeah, it just feels like that is just what life is at the moment, and I kind of I think I need to push myself a little bit more to just slow down a little bit, take a little bit of time for me, which is kind of what I'm going to try and do with this like workout class tonight. I'm really looking forward to it. Like, I just want to get myself moving for me, and make myself just feel good. I also really want to make some mum friends like local to me, because yeah, I'm trying to push myself to do that, because as much as like, you know, you've got life, you've got things to do at home and all that kind of stuff, I think I do miss out a little bit on that human to human contact. Like, I've predominantly worked from home or like been at home with kids for the last 3 years, and like I have gone into the office and stuff when I was working like in London and stuff occasionally, but it wasn't loads, and every time I went in it was like different people, because we're like a hybrid team. So I just feel like I haven't really made like many new connections since being a mum. And also when we moved like loads in the last 3 years, like we've moved from we've lived in 3 different counties, and so like, especially being like a military family, that's just like kind of how life works sometimes. I definitely don't feel like I've made those long-lasting connections. Like, I still love all the people that I've met along the way, but they're just miles away. Like, one of my friends that I met in the first house that we lived in when George was born lives in Scotland now, like the Highlands of Scotland, and I don't know how I could possibly make it work, taking 2 kids up to the Highlands of Scotland and surviving that journey. Like, I'm not going to lie to you, right now it just doesn't seem possible. So I just need some local friends, some more attainable friends I could pop round for a coffee if I need a rant, or if they need a rant. The thing is, I know I've got all of you guys to rant to, and I know that we all talk in the comments and DMs and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's just nice to have that like face-to-face connection, I think, which is something that I definitely feel like I lack. So, and then to be honest, the exercise is just like a little added bonus. But yeah, I'm just feeling like exhausted now I've stopped. Do you ever get that? I mean, now I wish I could just sit down and like scroll on my phone or something, but I'm gonna hoover the living room and sort the sofas out, because they've got dog hair everywhere. Like, it's just one of them. Now that Hallie's asleep, hopefully for another like half an hour or so. Her sleeps are like, I don't really know, like they're somewhere between half an hour and an hour at the moment, which is better than it was, and it's better that it's in her cot. She's falling asleep on her own without me rocking her, without me feeding her to sleep most of the time. I'd say like 5 out of 10 times, like half of the time, she's falling asleep in her next to me crib on her own. But we obviously do pickups and drop-offs for nursery. Any like errands I run, if I'm driving in the car, basically she'll always fall asleep. So it kind of, if she's in a car seat, she will sleep. So that kind of throws it off a little bit. And then occasionally I will just feed her to sleep. Say if George is here, or you know, she's just crying and a little bit, just needs a bit of that comfort, then I will just feed her. But yeah, it's just one of them. We're taking it as it is with the sleep, but I'm not going to get into sleep too much, because it's just, frankly, a minefield, and it's probably boring for a lot of you. So yeah, I'm going to go and hoover, do loads of stuff like that, and I'll come back to you guys in a bit. Oh dear. Right, I'm just getting Hallie changed. Firstly, because she literally had like dribble all down the front of her top. But we're going to go out for a little walk with Molly, who is here. She hasn't been out all day, so we're going to take her out for a little walk. And hopefully that will entertain you a little bit. I find it difficult sometimes to remember like what to do with babies at this age, because she can't really do much, but equally she gets bored. So I'm going to take her out, go for a little walk, and she can look at the trees, and Molly gets a walk, and I get out, and then it will be time to go and pick George up. So I would take you out on the walk with us, however it has just gone 3 and it's like prime time for kids walking back from school, so I'm not going to take the vlogging camera out because I feel like the kids will judge me. But we're all gonna go out. Hallie, you're so happy. You're so happy. Giving me the biggest smile ever. Hi. Hi. Okay, right, we are gonna head out now. Then I think I'm gonna give George and myself dinner because that's gonna be ready. Actually, I'm gonna give that a stir quickly, see how that's getting on. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna give that to George when he gets back. I'll have the same, I'll have it early because then I have time for it to go down for my fitness class. And then Ash can just help himself to it when he gets back, which is all good. But we're gonna go out for a little walk. Mwah, mwah, and then we're gonna go get George. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna do some grated cheese on the top.
Yeah.
Right. So this is called Best Stew Ever.
Let me do it.
Okay, do you wanna help me?
Yeah.
Hold it on then. Hold your hands on. We're gonna push it, ready? Push, push, push. Right, are you gonna put your cheese on here?
Yeah.
Put your cheese on top. Whoa. That's loads and loads. Wow.
What?
Okay, that's quite a lot. Look at that. Loads of cheese on top. Okay, it's ready. I'll put it on your table for you for when you want to eat it. Right, hello. We're back from picking George up from nursery. And George, I've told him about his really special dinner. And he was really excited. So he's having his now. He's not even had time to cook the rice. But he just wanted that with a bit of cheese on top. And I might give him a bit of bread to like scoop up all the sauce. I just tasted it and it tasted delicious, by the way. Like if you want to try that recipe, if you've got a slow cooker, ingredients are super cheap. Most of the things you'll probably have in your cupboard already, and is honestly top notch. So nice. It's got sriracha in it, which I was worried about, but George, like, it's not spicy. Like George is eating it and it's delish. I'm just about to pump because I'm heading out, obviously, for that fitness group, and Ash is going to have to feed Hallie, so I need to get him some milk so he can feed her a little bit later. So on that goes. I'm still loving the LV stride for how easy it is. Right, so I'm going to pump for about 20 minutes, and I think I'm going to have my dinner as well, and I think I'm just going to have it with some bread. So if Ash wants rice a bit later, he can just do that, but I'm really hungry now that I've tasted it because it was so good.
It's nanny, Mummy.
What's Nanny's?
Mummy, nanny's bread.
Nanny's bread? No. Mummy's bread. Bet Nanny would have bread like this though. Right, I've got this one. It's the jalapeno and vintage cheddar bloomer from Tesco, like special bread, especially for this. So guarantee this is going to be delicious. And then I'm just going to do you some normal bread, George, just so it's not spicy, yeah? Would you like some butter?
No, thank you, we don't want to.
No, thank you, we don't want to. Okay, fine. I'll have some butter on mine though. This is my little setup. I just thought I'd put the chopping board here because I've used it, so why not? I wish I had like a dollop of sour cream or something for this. It would be delicious. Hallie's little rattle. And she's just having a little sit down here. Do you want me to, do you want to hold that? I have to like force it into her hand, but once it's in her hand, she loves it. There you go. Right, so I'm just gonna have my dinner while I'm pumping, and I'll catch up with you after.
Cheese.
Right, I'm now just on my way to the exercise group. I'm really, really excited. I'm pumped, I'm ready. I've got my water. I have faith that Ash will probably get one of the kids to sleep, but two is a bit of a mean feat to try and do that before 7:30 these days. So I'm gonna come home and do the bedtime routine. But don't forget, if you wanted to use my discount code for Fussy, the refillable deodorant, which I'm still using. I've been rushing around all day and I haven't like felt like I smelled once, and I haven't even reapplied, and I'm feeling like really fresh as well. So this is going to be the ultimate test, is doing this exercise group, but so far I really, really rate it. My discount code is HomeWithShan15. It gets you 15% off your first order. Try it out, why not? Like I said, it's actually really affordable for what it is. I have absolutely no doubt that I'm going to be making the move and buying the refillables every single time from now on. So yeah, I love it. Right, I've just finished my exercise class. I feel like, one, I'm actually boiling, but I feel really, really good for having moved my body. I met so many lovely people, and actually some of the people that teach at George's nursery are actually at the class, which was really like weird. You know, when you see someone out of context, you're like, oh, okay. But yeah, it was really, really good. Like, I feel fantastic. I'm so hot and I cannot wait to have a shower, but I'm happy to share that my deodorant has held up. I am not wet at all under my armpits, which I genuinely cannot believe because of how much I feel like I sweat. Like I definitely have sweat, like my face is wet. I feel like it's a true testament to how good the Fussy deodorant actually is. I'm gonna head back now and grab a shower and finish off bedtime if it hasn't been done already. It's 7:30, so fingers crossed. All the kids are in bed, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.
'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.